Yes, now people, welcome back to another video. If you were anything like me when you first started this game, Scarab King really put a dampener on your progress. You either didn't have anything that could destroy max HP, you didn't have any of the blood shield accessories, or you didn't have any shield champions to make that a little easier on yourself. That was until Raid added in the relics and the gemstones, because in this video we're going to talk about one specific gemstone that makes destroying max HP a little easier, and that is this one, the life drain. Now, life drain works by the wearer's critical hits destroys 1% of the target's max HP for each buff on the wearer, stacks up to 20%. Doesn't sound like a lot, but there are always going to be buffs when you're against the Scarab King because you need a shield, so that's at least one buff. And then if you've got other champions of the buffs, obviously that stacks up. But either way, if you compare this with a champion that does destroy max HP on a regular hit, like Venomage, for example, who's got it on her A1 when the target is under heal reduction, or you can manage to get a champion in the destroy set like I do with my Armiger, best champion for it in my opinion, because he has got an enemy max HP that really rips into that shield, and he's got some turn meter pushback on the A1 to make it so that the Scarab boss never gets a turn, and it's only an uncommon, so it's super quick to get. You get a team like this. Now, the way this team works, Thor will blow through the waves in, I think, like 20 seconds, and then start doing some damage to the boss, destroying his max HP. Geo is there for when the boss does attack, should the boss attack. He's got his HP burn up. Equally, Geo can get rid of the turn meter of the Scarab King. Allure is there to also keep the turn meter back. Armiger's there for destroy and keeping the turn meter back. Venomage is there to help destroy. That's essentially it. If this works properly, / when it works properly, Thor will place a decreased speed. Between Thor and Armiger, the max HP gets destroyed. And then between Geo, Armiger, and Allure, the Scarab King just never takes a turn against us. So we're going to run into the battle now, and you're going to see it's, in my opinion, a very quick team. This is on currently hard 90, I think it was, or the hardest one on hard rotation. And yeah, first wave done. Second wave, we're going to blow through it again. I think the only preset I have here is Thor isn't allowed to use his A2 on the second wave, purely because I want all of these big abilities to happen against the Scarab King. I want that decreased speed on him, and I want Geo's burns and stuff like that. So you can see we start out with the A3 from Thor and Geo. He's already got decreased speed, and you can see he's not taking a turn. That heal reduction's out for Venomage to help with the destroy XP. And there we can see Thor's big hit absolutely rinsed the max HP there. Armiger comes in to help. Again, another huge hit from Thor. Now, obviously, Thor will not be able to destroy the entire shield. He is just there to make it quicker. And then between Venomage and Armiger just rinsing into it, it's just so quick. And you can see now, he is not getting a turn. With the turn meter control we have on this team, he's just not going to attack us. So one of two things here is going to happen. Either your team is going to kill the boss before he gets a turn, or the shield's going to destroy and you kill him even quicker. But either way, you can see here, I don't have to do anything. Everybody has blood shield accessories, I believe, which you can get from CVC wins, but look, he's just not getting a turn. And through the little destroy max HP buffs we've got here, it's just so easy. You know, it is so easy, and it just trivializes how difficult this boss is. Now, I'm actually going to stop this because I do not want this key being run, mainly because I'm trying to farm gear from Dark Fae. So it's going to look like a defeat, but you can see that team wins. Now, I know a lot of people are saying this is going to be gatekeeping. There's a legendary, specific champions. Doesn't need to be specific champions. Currently, these are all epics, one uncommon, and Thor. Thor was a fusion, and he is available to get. It doesn't have to be Thor. This is just any DPS that can have a triangle gemstone on them. It's legit. Anybody you can get with a relic that has the capacity to have life drain, put it on your DPS, it will help. Armiger, he'll be in the shop. You can get him, he's an uncommon, he's super easy to come across. And then you essentially just want turn meter control. Armigers can do it, but just turn meter control. So you can see I have no healing in this team. No one's healing my team. There is no one to sort of get rid of the debuffs. That's essentially it. Now, I will quickly run you through the builds. So Thor, my Thor is, in my opinion, very strong. For my account, at least. Just shy of 6k attack, 300% crit damage, 204 speed. Venomage, you can see she's not even maxed in her artifacts. Venomage was built purely speed and accuracy. That was it. No attack, no crit rate, nothing like that. Speed and accuracy. And yeah, just random gear that I had. Allure, same thing, but Allure needed crit rate. So she's got, I believe, crit rate gloves on. Yeah, overcapped her to hell. But this was a build I did a very long time ago just to get her working for Fire Knight, and that's exactly the build that's coming in here. The crit rate is so her A1 works because you need a critical hit for the turn meter reduction to work, and then just as much speed and accuracy as I can get for the rest of her kit. Geo, same thing, not built for damage, speed and accuracy. Geo is actually in my second clan boss team, which is why he's that fast. He doesn't need to be this fast in the slightest. So Armiger, as I mentioned earlier, is just in a destroy set. I did try and get as much speed on him as I could and as much defense as I could to do as much damage as possible. But, you know, if the attack's a crit, he decreases the turn meter, enemy max HP, slam on his A2. I really love this champion. He is so good. But, I mean, unbelievably squishy, right? Very, very squishy. But it doesn't matter. Scarab King doesn't get a turn. That's my team. Hopefully you guys can use the champions available on your roster to make something remotely possible. And again, that was run on, what's this? Floor 100 Scarab King. Hopefully it helps. Let me know in the comments if you have a similar build or a better build or what you're running. Thank you for watching and goodbye.